Yeah, oh. Get that set.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Pause. How? Yeah, how? Alright then, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Get loose. Oh shoot. Don't come out of chasing that weekend. You know I ain't. I cut up, bro. I cut up, player.
I don't know, man.
I get
be tight, boy.
Yeah, I be in there all the old sugar there.
Shades be tight, boy. You get up in there trying to get through the front door.
Nah, I just stay outside.
Door, you already at the bar. He ain't lying.
I just stay outside. Yeah.
Shoot, they be tight of it.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Did you go live yet?
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm
enjoy y'all. Listen.
Come on now.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Let go.
Show.
Yeah. I'm gonna let the music play while you check on it. Let's go. South side. Represent that south side. Huh? But I'm back outside. You like that, don't I told you it's here. When Lotto get on there, Lotto kill that thing. Yeah. We live. You hear I sound sexy? Alright. DJ mode. And we are live.
Good evening.
Yeah. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Real Spill After Dark. That light, that spark in your Sunday night. You dig? I am the co-host, as someone reminds me all the time. Your favorite Rand, Cold Steel. And to my right, a man who needs no introduction. He back, ladies. Y'all said y'all need somebody. They been asking for him.
Oh man,
yeah, man.
They asked for chocolate Obama.
Man, they asked for chocolate Obama.
I'm running for office, man. What's happening?
Hey, you could,
man.
I believe you could.
I'm campaigning.
I believe you could.
I'm campaigning. I am on the campaign trail.
Yeah. Look out, Wolfie. Yeah, she come. He come. My bad. But yeah, my boy Chocolate Obama, aka the Ray J of the Real Spill, the one, the only, the ologist. Yeah, welcome back, player. Welcome back. And last but not least, the beast in the streets, representing the South Side. Okay, aka the Chocolate Barbie, aka you owe me money, nigga. Hey yo, the executive producer of the Real Spill. Welcome to the show. Your show. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I can't cuss no more too, man. My auntie got on me, man. So
for real?
Yeah. So y'all gotta cuss for me, man. Yeah.
And then he gonna put me in the doghouse so I can look bad, and so I gotta keep cussing.
Hold up, you ain't gonna never look back cause you a real nigga.
That's it. Yeah. See, I wanted to finish the sentence with you, but yeah, I can't, man. Yeah. You a real A Negro. You a real A Negro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's what's up. Yeah.
But all them niggatries.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all.
Okay.
But we live.
Yeah.
And
y'all hot, cold.
35.
Oh my bad. I'm asking about the weather. It's 36.
36.
I was gonna say, hold up now.
Yeah, it's cool.
This episode 36.
36.
Our future is estate, y'all.
Yeah,
Don't y'all
it is.
believe that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's wild out here.
It's very wild.
Yeah, these children tripping.
No.
Yeah. I mean, some of the
y'all call them kids, man. They adults, man.
Yeah,
behave like
the way they acting. Yeah.
But these are adults. Man.
I'm scared.
So.
Yeah, but they crazy, man. They outside and they cutting up, boss. Yeah, big time. But
you saw the video, then.
Yeah, unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, man. Poor
I was like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about four hollering and screaming.
Yeah.
Call the police, and they still shoot.
No, they
I was like, what?
Sound like they was in Iraq somewhere, but oh my God.
The whole video is on YouTube. The whole video from beginning to end.
You need to send me that link because I want to see those. See, what I saw was the little narrated version, and it cut out the middle part. It just kind of showed you what got it started.
So you ain't see the fight or none of that?
No, I ain't see. No, he's like it cut the fight out. Yeah,
Okay,
I saw the beginning when they hooked up.
Yeah.
And they kind of narrated to kind of explain to you what was going on.
Okay.
And then it got to the part to where she was trying to get her car back.
Yeah.
Started shooting.
Yeah, they got to fight about twice.
And then they picked up from there.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I hate it, dog. I hate it, man.
I was like, man, that was wild. I'm talking about, man. I was like, did he reload it? Okay, I reloaded.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, I reloaded again.
Huh? Who my boy said, you want to play?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we can play.
Okay, I reloaded. I'm going to pass the gun to him. I was like, what is, man?
That shit sound like Beirut around
there. That was wild, man.
Yeah, it was, man. It was.
Wild.
It was crazy, though. It was sad, but it was crazy.
It was, man. That man.
But
that was absolute insanity.
I wish we could say that we're gonna solve it in this episode.
No,
but we're
man.
not.
No, man. We got to. Yeah.
But hopefully we can bring just some light to the subject and some,
terrible,
bring some awareness to people, man. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta cut this out, man. But like you said, they are grown ups acting like children. I call them young because I'm old, but yeah, like you said, man, it's scary though because I'm thinking like, yo, y'all at this type of age doing this, man.
Yeah, still instigating fights.
Yeah,
right.
Still,
that's crazy, man.
It was horrible, man. I was sad.
Yeah. It was, I mean, it was. The whole thing was terrible. Again, man. I mean, we was kids, man. You was at school with somebody, folks are, hey, man, y'all gonna fight at 3:00.
Right.
Hype you up.
Right.
But this social media, man, it take things to a
say it again, please.
So social media take things to a whole.
Because I got cussed out. I got cussed out about 2 weeks ago.
No, see,
not you. I ain't saying it was you. I'm just saying.
No, hold on. You can't do her like that neither. No, because she wasn't talking about that. But what I'm about to say is that what they doing now, what we used to do back then, they can't do it now. You know how we used to pull up at, I pulled up at a couple of females' houses. But see, I wouldn't do it now because I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta put it to the side. Like if I come to somebody's house, I'm gonna have to catch them on the street.
Yeah. You asked for the
but
smoke.
not coming to nobody's house where they live at, and you bringing your gang and they gang here. So what you think gonna happen? Then somebody kind of threw the hardball at me because I said I don't feel sorry. You know why I don't feel sorry?
I as much as I'm glad you said it first because that's my sentiments. I'm from I'm 50, so I believe in play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, there you go.
You set your own death up to be. You set your own death, your own funeral up to be to do these.
And to me, that's what's really terrible and horrible about it. That you would go down this road, and I guess you just don't think, for whatever reason, that can happen to you.
Then another thing is why you're not humbling yourself. Your baby daddy just got killed about a month ago or last year sometime.
Yeah, a year ago.
So you should be humble. Like you should be trying to raise your child. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should be trying to raise your child.
And like I said, my heart go out to him because I don't hate to see anybody die, especially like that. Yeah. But I saw somebody put in the comments justice for Asia, and no offense to her and her family. You know what I'm saying? My heart go out to y'all, man. But it's like, she wasn't killed like an innocent bystander. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you asked for the smoke. Yeah. And sometimes you ask for the smoke, you gonna get the smoke. Yeah. So I'm like, at the end of the day, man.
Exactly. And I think, man, that's I think that's where, I think that's really the scary part because, when we were kids and stuff, even teenagers, there were a lot of fights that didn't happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we knew it was gonna go left. So you just walked away. Yeah, you talked a little smack, you went your way and you go. But like now, man, like she said, now it's I pull up to your mama house, I pull up to your grandma house.
Everybody can get it. The daycare.
We gonna meet up. We gonna meet up and I'm gonna bring my guns and you bring your guns and
it's the wild west, dog. I'm telling you, it's like how they used to say meet me at noon and high noon. Yeah. And them jokers stood out in the street and had a showdown. That's exactly what it's like now, man.
And and the thing is, man, when I see some of these young people, man, half of them I know if they live a little longer, they'll stop.
Yeah.
They won't even be acting like that. No.
Yeah.
But it's just that
they don't never make it to that point.
You don't make it. You just don't make it to that point.
Yeah, because even if you don't get killed, you get severely injured or you go to jail.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, you don't get that second chance.
Yeah, you don't get that second chance.
It's like they acting like their lives is so disposable. You know, they out here sleeping with men and stuff and without protection, and these men, you know, you don't know what they got, and you around here, you know, sleeping with them freely and acting like a free agent, and you ending up with AIDS and all different type of
Not
stuff.
That ninja.
So I don't know what's going on with these young people. Like, I know the feeling is good, but why would you just put yourself out there? Then if you having unprotected sex, why these guys and these girls is not taking these men to the health department before you know, get close like that?
Well, hold on. First of all, I'm gonna tell you now. First, all that's twisted. If you sleeping with a chick now, like if you, let's say, you know, you meet your nice young lady, you know, y'all set up this thing. We gonna do this,
right?
If you start talking about, well, let me pull this rub out real quick. She'll be like, "What you saying? I ain't clean. You can't trust me."
Boy,
I'm just being honest. Like, because a lot of times men get blamed for all this stuff, but the chicks get pissed off. Yeah. As a man, if you go that route, you don't trust me. What you trying to say?
Oh, they think you nasty because you got rubbers.
Yeah. I mean, it's different now, man.
Now, and if you don't mind me to interject, because I did recently find this out in the past 2-3 years, that a lot of women suffer from the latex from the rubbers, which cause irritation. So I understand a lot of those women not wanting to use rubbers due to that fact. But now technology has caught up with itself. There are rubbers out there that are not being made with latex free or whatever. And so there's no excuse for it no more, man. But yeah, you're right though.
Right. And then another thing they say, if not even that, it irritates them. They'll say, "Well, I don't like using latex because I don't like the after smell." Because latex do leave an after smell in women after they have sex.
Hey, I just learned something new. I want to wear that.
What?
Yeah. It's like a rubberish type smell.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't realize that you know, I didn't realize that was a complaint or an.
That's how you look. That's how women get called cheating.
That's
how women get called cheating.
Okay. Hey, you learn something new every day, baby.
Wow. All right.
Rubber down
Damn.
She gave up the trade secrets.
Like, girl, what's going on down there?
So you know, it's
it's crazy, man.
It's wild out there, man. It's wild. I ain't be real with you, man. And I know. I got a lot of my homeboys that are single, divorcees and stuff. They my age, man, and they got 25, 26, 28-year-olds running them like crazy. They got to beat them away with bats. And I was like, bro, if I ever got in that position, I don't want none of that.
I do. I want all of it. Holla at you, boy.
Nah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was on the call. I don't know what's wrong, man. Oh, you talking about the dudes jumping on you or the women?
No, the kids being kids with bats.
No.
He said he got to beat them away.
The girls.
Yeah, he said he had to fight them off.
Like you know, like they in their 50s, late 40s, and
them young girls
in their mid-20s be getting at them. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. I mean, like, I literally went about 6-7 months ago. I hung out with one of my boys that just came back in from Florida, and he just out at a bar, and man, he had about 3 or 4 of them just getting them, like that. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, you know, women mature faster than men, so I always tell dudes like a 25-year-old woman is almost like a 30-year-old dude. In a sense that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
so it's like they recognize older men are established. They feel like, okay, they've already gone through the foolishness stage. They're about their business. So that's why a lot of young women are attracted to older men, because they like, okay, he got himself together, he know what he want, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, he'll be easy, you know, thing for me to just get with him versus this dude still trying to figure himself out. That's my age. So I get all that, but like I said, man, you know, the sex thing, you gotta be safe, ladies. I lean on the ladies more than anything because they carry the load, in a sense. They carry most of the weight. They have to go through those pregnancies and things of that nature, and then they're the receivers. So, you know, a lot of times these dudes may have something and don't know it, and, you know, it stick with the woman, unfortunately. And I'm like, yo, you gotta be the front line of defense. You gotta protect yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you the one that had to go through all that versus what we had to go through. So I just say, women, look, if you don't like dudes who use rubbers, then you need to make sure that dude is clean before you have any relationships with him. Make him go get a test, whatever the case may be. I know it sounds corny, but it's real out here, though. I don't know how we got on this from gun violence, but it is a part of it, though.
It's all about how we got on it, because it's a young guy out here spreading HIV.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And all this got something to do with our future.
I heard about that. Now, I didn't see the post, but some of my coworkers were talking about that they saw, and I was like, "What?" Yeah. They was like, "Yeah," and they was like, "Oh, he's so handsome." I said, "What the hell? That's beautiful."
But he look like he's sick now. Like if you look at his previous picture and look at him now,
he look like you see. Yeah, but that's why I said,
he don't look healthy. Put it like that.
I said, what y'all think? I mean, what you think? You know. That's who gonna get you. Gonna be the one that
don't look like
the girl that's super fine, the dude that's extremely handsome. I mean,
but he handsome, but he look unhealthy.
He's looking healthy now. Yeah. Well, but they got that problem in Houston right now. Houston having a HIV explosion.
Damn.
In Houston.
Damn, that's crazy.
They having that HIV explosion because it's a lot of men sleeping with a lot of.
I tell you, we just get blamed.
It's going on up there real bad. No,
well, I mean, medically speaking, she's right. It is easier to transmit it from men to men than it is from man to woman.
Because
it happens, but I'm sorry, that's just medical.
Because I seen a dude actually, what you're talking about on TikTok. Talking about ladies, y'all need to be careful. He said, I'm in Houston, y'all need to be careful. I just told he was dressed up like a female and everything. He tried to talk to the dude talked to him, and he told him he was trans. He said, I still got a date tonight.
Okay.
So you gotta be careful. So
all right. They want a sword fight. They out there trying to sword fight with them niggas. Oh my god, like they some Jedi masters or something.
Listen,
Stop
man.
it. Stop it.
So hey man, some
if
people
it's more than one sausage in the pack,
some people like fudge on their stick, man. You just got to let them eat their fudge, man.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask both of y'all a question. Do y'all think
it's a free country?
Do you think this world? I'm trying to ask y'all a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, we gotta be professional.
Do y'all think this world gonna ever evolve and turn it back around?
No.
Whenever you open Pandora's box, nothing is ever the same.
Yeah.
You can never put the genie back in the bottle. Bitch, you rub me, you gonna get these 3 wishes.
There you go. Whether you want them or not.
You gonna get these 3 wishes. I'm just being, and I think sometimes that's what people don't realize is that when you ask for something that is outside of the norm, once you receive it, at some point it becomes normal.
Yeah. So
then you go to the next extreme.
Exactly.
And it never ends.
Yeah.
It's sort of the reason why I don't there is a actual technical name for it, for the war machine, but in the military that's the reason why that arms race never stops, because when I come out with a missile that can't nobody stop, everybody gonna figure out how to stop the missile.
Yeah.
And then when they figure out how to stop the missile, I gotta go to the next thing that they can't stop. So it's just a never ending cycle.
Yeah.
And so even on a social level, when we start talking about sexual relationships, taboos and things of that nature, as these things become more mainstream, it just goes to that next extreme thing, because now come on man, let's be real. Let's go back to MySpace. Who'd ever think that we'd have in the MySpace era, who'd have ever thought we'd get to an OnlyFans?
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, just think about that.
That's crazy.
Because hey, when MySpace was dropping, crazy, folks learning how to program and their little pages and stuff, and put their little music and their little comedy shows. Everybody was trying to figure out. You went from MySpace to Facebook to Instagram and Twitter
and the TikTok,
to the TikToks, to the dating. I mean, think about it.
Tinder.
You think about that. Tinder was actually a dating app to hook up to have sex with people.
Yeah.
Think about that now.
It was.
Now we had Backpage.
Yeah.
And they actually shut that down and said that was illegal.
Right.
But Tinder is not.
legal.
You think about that. Now you think about that. Like you used to literally go buy a newspaper.
Yeah.
And go to Backpage.
Yeah.
And whatever chicks was in town, let you know what hotel they was at, what the price was.
Good time.
You can literally show up. That's illegal. But I can get on Tinder.
Yeah, and do it all.
And do the exact same thing. And
knock them off. Knock one off every week.
It's not illegal.
Shout out to Backpage, by the way.
I mean, even when I was in corporate America, there were chicks that I worked with that were actually
on Backpage. Yeah.
For real?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, customer service during the day, real customer service at night.
Get service on both ends.
See, I'm telling you.
Yeah, just good time.
I'm just being like real talk.
I mean, I don't know nothing about it. I just heard
real
about it.
I mean, I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing about that.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So that's what I'm saying. So as you continuously let that genie, out of the bag, it's just gonna go to the next thing, because it's no, like, again, I'm not. I guess what's the word I'm looking for? I ain't got nothing against LGBTQ, whatever, all that stuff. They actually have commercials now with men and women kissing on it
all the time. Yeah,
commercials.
Yeah,
think about that now.
Yeah,
think about
transgender commercials. All
that's not something that we ever thought.
Whatever happened, yeah,
we see.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of the marketing.
Exactly.
Of it, it was just such a long thought out idea. So I mean, we are going down this road of openness, which that's cool. Again, that's fine. But like I said, that as you open one door, you are in a room with another door in it. Yeah, and eventually that doors leads to another door. Leads to another door. That leads to another door. It's gonna lead to another door.
I mean, we are in the end of days, and people think it's gonna be like a starting point for the end of days. No. As time progresses, you are in the end of days, because there is going to be an expiration date for this world, and all of us are in it. So when people say, "Oh, we're in the end of days," they be like, "Why you say that?" What you mean? Why we say that? Because that's life. It's the cycle. We are literally living in the last days of whatever much time we got left. So man, it's just like you said. It's only going to probably get worse.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to be like that, but I mean, the culture now is you do whatever feels good.
Yeah.
We were children.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to eat candy for breakfast.
Yeah. Right.
Because it felt good.
Right. But
mom and daddy said you can't eat candy for breakfast.
There you go.
Because you're going to be sick later.
Right. Or your teeth going to fall out.
We didn't worry about us being sick later.
Right.
We just wanted the candy.
Yeah.
Because it tasted, it felt good.
Right.
So, but we're in a culture now that we do what feels good. So it doesn't matter if it really is bad or not.
Right.
Or if it's going to be bad for us later on down the road. Does it feel good?
Yeah. People that do what they want to do now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and again, it's a free country. Hey, you can always do whatever you want to do, but you are not free of the consequences.
There you go.
So, but we live in a culture where we do what we want to do, but we don't want to deal with the consequences.
And that's good and bad.
You see what I'm saying? So, like some of these young men and women, you can go out here, shoot and kill, steal, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But some of y'all gonna die. Some of y'all gonna get locked up. Some of you gonna be permanently disabled.
Yeah. It's gonna be something.
So you can't live a particular lifestyle and then then when you reap those results of that lifestyle, then turn around and complain about it, because it is kind of what it is. It's like, hey, it's like being on a skateboard. If I go down a steep hill on a skateboard, I know I'm gonna go really fast.
Right.
But if I fall, I'm gonna bust my ass.
Exactly. And your intentions were good because you're just having fun.
Yeah.
But also due to the fact, like you said, the hill's so steep, there's gonna be some consequences to it. Yeah.
Exactly. So hey, if I don't fall, it ain't a problem.
Right.
But if I fall,
that's your ass.
That's your ass.
I'm sorry.
So you're not free from the consequences. And that's why I tell people, do whatever it is that you decide to do, but just make sure you are mentally ready and capable of dealing with whatever said consequence that comes with that decision. That's what I'm saying. Because I mean, like, hey, you know, if you run around robbing and killing folks for a living, hey, if somebody rob or kill you, or you know, put you close to 6 feet under, you can't be mad about that, man. You just like you give it, you know, you might get it back.
And that's what I tell people all the time.
You might get that back, dog.
Because I see people all the time with, you know, R.I.P. Lil Ray, or, you know, bring my cousin home, free TT. And I'm like, TT was out here terrorizing these streets, player. Now, I get it. You have a relationship with him because that's a family member, a close friend, whatever. But I'm like, yo, it's a reason they in jail. It's a reason they on that T-shirt dead. Because the way they were living. So I get it. That's your cousin. But if your cousin out here terrorizing people, eventually somebody gonna get a hold of them. You know what I'm saying? That's just people don't think like that though, man.
Like real innocent bystanders to me are like that little young man, the kid, man, that was playing PlayStation and got killed.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Got killed playing PlayStation. They out there shooting up the spot. The bullet come through his bedroom while he playing his video game and he get killed. That's an innocent bystander.
Exactly.
He ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
He where he's supposed to be in his house, out the way.
Right. They brought that drama to him.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's an innocent bystander.
Yeah,
so,
people don't get that, man.
Yeah, so and you know, man, listen, like I said, I know these are and it's always terrible, man, when anybody die, especially so young, man.
Yeah.
And they got children and they got families and all that stuff. And I just wish, man, that we could as a group put a little bit more value on each other's lives. But as you guys said earlier, we literally have kids that are 15, 16 years old, and they moms 13 years older than them.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, but you're right though. 15 years older than them. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, man, like, bro, I work at a high school after my own job, man. And it's ninth graders with tattoos already.
Oh yeah, and the mamas gonna be taking.
And they getting them for their birthday. Like, I got this tattoo. I turned 14. I'm like, bro, you got a tattoo. Yeah.
And I couldn't get no tattoo till I graduated high school.
Yeah. Bro, I couldn't get a tattoo until I moved out the house.
Yeah, they were mad about it too though, but I did get one though.
That's what I told my kids. She want
a book. That submarine. Yeah, that submarine. No, man. No,
I wish I might.
No, I didn't make sure y'all.
I wish I might. I told my girls they couldn't get no tattoos, and I said when they get them, they had to be away from the house. Then on top of that, they want piercings, but I said you can't get no piercings until you turn. I think I said 19 or 21. And then she was like, well, Mama, when I turn, I think she said 19 or 21, she gonna get one. I said, no, you're not. You still gonna be staying with me. I don't want to see that shit.
Well, I said, here's the thing with all that stuff.
Bad enough. It's already bad enough. I got tattoos and I hate them.
Is that a AK chopper on your arm? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, the thing is when you start doing stuff like that, man. I know it's stylish. And it's trendy to get all that stuff when you're young.
Yeah, it is.
But the thing is, if you trying to get into certain types of professions, you trying to do certain types of things with your life,
right,
those kind of things can hinder you.
Right.
Whether you realize it. To me, it's no different than giving your children the crazy names.
Yo, my God. The coldest ever.
Yeah, when you give your kids them crazy names, and I'm sorry, I've seen it. HR will pull that application, see that crazy name, and throw it away.
Yeah, like
I'm just being real. I don't care. They can have a master's. It don't matter. They look at that crazy name and they will throw that thing away.
Shockwave. Can't have no nigga named Shockwave.
You have to be aware of that kind of stuff, man. Everybody ain't gonna be no rapper. Everybody ain't gonna be no entertainer. Everybody's not gonna be an influencer,
an athlete,
or an athlete. Man, some of us got to go to work every day. Some of us got to be at the bank,
right?
You know, the loan office.
Yeah.
My daughter boyfriend when they first started talking, and I asked him, you know, he was playing basketball. And I said, you going to college? I said, well, what you gonna do besides basketball? I was trying to see what his head was to know, okay, is he just making this a future or he know better that he can get hurt? he cannot make it, what he's gonna be able to do for himself to be able to help provide with my daughter. So when he told me, I said, okay, y'all can date. He said, I'm going to college. He said, I'm going to college for computer engineering. And he graduated. He's a manager at Amazon.
There you go.
And he made more than me.
Big time. Big time.
There you go. I mean, but you know what though, man? As a black culture, man, we got to get back to letting our kids know, man, that it's okay to have a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong.
Not even that, but they don't have no fear. And that's where is where they lacking at is the fear.
Yeah.
Even though, they need to know they got the 9 to 5, but they'll get it and lose it. Because they don't have no care in their world. They ain't finna work me to death. Oh, man, I got to be at work. I want to go to the club. No, once you get in that working world, baby, that's it. Once you get a child at an early age or in that working world, baby, that's it. Yeah. So me looking at other people and looking at my life as growing up, and shout out Mr. Taylor, because you ain't here.
He's with us in spirit.
And it's coming from me.
Yeah.
When they took the church, taking these kids to church, it took their structure, it took their fear. See, our parents didn't. So our parents taught them church.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But see, when they got grown and they made, you see, that's why they're a little different than our kids, because their parents taught them church. They was going to church, vacation Bible school, all type of stuff.
Shout out, little girl.
But now, okay, our parents, how can I say? Our parents made a choice that they didn't want to go to church because their parents made the church from them, and they seen Reverend Dickey was out there.
No, not Dickey. Oh, damn.
Reverend Dickey was out there fitting on Susie Ann in the back of the church, and they looking like, okay, this ain't right, this ain't this. I don't want to go to church. And it's still,
let me lay hands on you, baby girl. Come on over.
Let me give you that anointing.
So they kind of like drew themselves away from the church, but never taught their kids about structure and God. So if they don't have no fear, they don't have no fear of God. They don't have no fear of human. They don't have fear of a God thing.
Yeah, you right.
And the reason why I can say this, because of the way I was brought up. My mom, I was in church all the time. And now even as I'm grown, I'm scared to do stuff. If it's wrong, I'm scared to do it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, I might talk a certain type of way, okay, whoop to whoop, but whoop to whoop. Yeah. I be scared to do a lot of stuff.
I feel.
I be scared to do a lot of stuff because my mom.
They definitely not scared.
My mom put that fear in my heart. If you do wrong, this was gonna happen. If you disobey God, she made me scared of him, and I know him, but I don't see him. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? People be like, well, how can I believe him? How can I know him? I don't see him. You don't have to see him, just like you don't see oxygen, but you can breathe, right? So you know.
Drop the mic.
You can. He's so stupid. So you know that there's a God, but it takes. I feel like these kids, their parents didn't teach them, so they should pick up the book and say, okay, let me try to get to know him for myself. Then if you don't want to go to church, then let me get to know him for myself, and let me get with a pastor and see if I'm reading this right, because you got to read it right, because some people like to go off what they think the Bible say, and that's not really what he's trying to say and how he's trying to teach you. So to me personally, I'm sorry y'all, and I feel strong about it. Yeah. These parents ain't teaching these kids about God, no structure, and no fear, and no accountability. And that's the reason why they are. The moms are so broken from their past relationships. You see what I'm saying? They leaving daddy out saying, oh, daddy didn't do right this month. Daddy didn't come get him. He want to come get the child when he's ready. Let him come get him. It don't matter if he come get him this month and then he don't see his son 6 months from now. Well, he can't be doing that. He need consistency. Well, you ain't giving consistency. So how can you just be like, you can turn the air back on now. How can you just be like, I'm not letting my, if my baby daddy did not see my daughter every day, I did not fault him for that. When he came and got her, he came and got her. And you know, I talk to him and say, hey, your child want to see you a little more. But I'm not finna stop him saying you can't see her no more because you're not being consistent. Life hits them hard sometimes, just like life hits us hard sometimes. Then he already feel like he failed. You see what I'm saying? As a father, as a daddy, I already feel like, oh, I failed. She don't want to see me. Or there's something not even fail. Someone be like, well, I don't have the money like that to do this and this. And I tell daddies all the damn time, it ain't about the money, it's about the time. These little kids, 9 and 10 years old, they ain't studying no money. They want time.
Yeah, they need to see their fathers. I agree.
They want time. So if you got just say if you got a 10-year-old, but your funds ain't hitting like it should, baby, if you take their child to McDonald's and let them play in the playpen and get them a hamburger and some ice cream, baby, I promise you they'll light their souls up. Yeah. But a lot of men don't understand that. Men be like, oh, I don't have no money, baby. You don't need no $5. You ain't even gotta get no Happy Meal.
You ain't get number $5.
But you still get some. But
a couple ice cream.
But you know, Cole talk about it all the time. Yeah. You know, women look at men from a provider standpoint. So it's, as a man, sometimes it's even though you know that's not the only thing, but when women consistently beat you down with where your money at, where your money at, where your money at. Now I can fight that all day and try to resist that on a regular daily basis. Right. But I know if my pockets ain't right, subconsciously it's still gonna bother me. Now sometimes you know, sometimes you fight through that and you do what you need to do. Right. But as a man, sometimes though, it can still make you feel bad when you know you're not where you supposed to be. Now, granted.
But a woman shouldn't beat you up.
No, you're right. She
shouldn't beat you up because you don't have the money. And that's when you sit down and talk to him and be like, well, baby, she ain't worried about all this. She just want to see you in your time.
Hey. Right. I feel you.
A real woman would have that conversation with their baby daddy and be like, look, baby, I know your money ain't. I know because I done had that conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I had that conversation.
But you the minority though.
More women need to know that they don't have to beat that man down.
And here's another thing too. And you know, I hear this a lot. I've gotten into the habit now when I have these type of conversations out in public places with women, when I ask them about, you know, the 50-50 thing or paying bills and what have you, I've moved past that. Getting a man, you know, what you want in a man. What if you got a man that has all that stuff and he suddenly loses it? What happens? And I was shocked at how many women was like, if he ain't got it and he can't do this and this certain timetable,
they give time.
They out, and I was like, damn.
No, you supposed to help build that man back up. Sometimes women be like,
we know.
You supposed to help build that man back up. If he's that man that's been in position that know how to hold it, then you supposed to be the encourager to help build him back up so he can get where he need to be. And that's the purpose of your companion.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
So what you're saying is women got to help that man get it back up.
Right. It can be get up. It don't have to be money all the time. It can just be talking or encouraging.
So take that same energy you do in the bedroom when you want to go another round and apply it to this man's life and help him get back up.
Yeah, but I mean, I was surprised, man, how many women were like, if you know he can't do X, Y, and Z no more, you know, it's like it was on to the next. And I was like, damn. And don't get me wrong, I feel that same way you feel, because life is full of ups and downs. Right. Hey, you know, I might be up for 10 years Right. I might have a down 2 years before I get back up. Hey, I've done that.
That's why it's called companion.
Yeah, I've been. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I've been through that. And it's different things that can cause you to be down. You could have health issues. You could injury. You could hell. Like, let's be honest. Like, we got AI coming up now. A lot of folks they striking at AT&T right now. Yeah. Because a lot of these jobs that they used to have humans doing, AI doing it now. Exactly. They don't need people. They can send them overseas. So it's stuff out of your control. So maybe I had a good job working for a Fortune 500 company. I'm bringing home 6 figures. This job no longer exists. So now I got to try to figure out
what I'm gonna do.
And I might have to start over again and build back up to that. Right. And a lot of chicks like, I ain't got time for it. I can't do it.
1 month.
Yeah. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's like, that's scary, man. Because it's like, damn, bro, I can't. You can't win all the time. You gotta lose sometimes.
But the shoe on the other foot, though, they expecting us to hold them down.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to keep it together.
Yeah.
But like I said, let you be on that end, though.
Yeah. And I get that. But I mean, and I appreciate her showing her man and the men in her life that she's communicated with, that she actually is a communicator. Right. And I wish more women would actually have a conversation and don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. Right. Because a lot of time when you talking to chicks and you honestly trying to have a conversation with them, they just trying to find trigger words just to come right back at you. And it's like, baby, this ain't no debate. I ain't coming at you like that. I'm just trying to actually let you like perfect example. Like, for years, long as I can remember, I liked a girl. I was told I was too short.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
So I've always heard that.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. That's your preference, right?
Right.
That's your preference. So if even if I could put you in your dream house, give you the kind of car that you want, take you around the world and fly you to anywhere, love you like no man has ever loved you before, if my height is a disqualifier,
I don't want you.
So be it. That's your preference. Yeah. But don't get mad at me if I say your ass is too big. Because that's my preference.
Say it one time for the
That's my preference. So just like I'm gonna respect your preference, respect mine as well. Exactly. So what'll happen is you'll talk to a young lady and you'll say, well, you ain't my type. Well, why? Well, maybe mentally we ain't on the same level, and I don't feel like we, intellectually, I can have a stimulating conversation with you. Right. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just supposed to accept you as you are, look past my particular preference, and take you for whatever you can give me. But your preferences have to be honored.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
It's like this. I said last week on episode 35, women don't care. Women don't care. Only thing they care about is a BBL, a man taking them shopping, twerking.
In that order?
And
is it in that order? Twerking?
The crab leg. Yeah, they gotta have the crab leg.
And hitting on each other behind. That's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else but having the fun. I just seen a podcast where a girl was talking about, a dude had said why women, when they in the club, that they dancing on each other, and why they're not dancing with the men. Why they, one girl was like, well, all my homegirls is in a relationship. We all in a relationship. And
some of them in relationship with each other too.
Yeah, possibly.
But they was,
that's
I've been finding out the hard way, bro. That's what's been happening.
You done try to get up in between there, like, this is my woman. That kind of
like part. Somebody told me a couple of weeks ago. That's me right there. I'm like, I ain't like that player. This is my homegirl. I like the men only. Yeah. Only. That's it. But she said that we are in relationships. We all got husbands, and we just out to have a good time, and we don't want to dance on other men. But why y'all here?
That's the same thing I said. Hey, man,
why are you here? You couldn't have got these same group of girls and went to your den downstairs, turn on some music with some liquor and some chicken wings. I mean, you couldn't do that and twerk and dance and go live.
You go to the meat market every weekend, but don't want no meat.
What you in here for?
What you in here?
What you in here for?
I like to watch him cut it.
So the dude is giving me a weird vibe. So these days it's women and men, young folks especially, because that's who's giving the vibes off. They're a whole different type of group of women. You know, like I said, I was gonna do an episode, bring it back. What happened to the women? You know how back in the day the men be on their 24s or they little drop top with the dates.
Shout out to little Kiki.
And the girls walking down the street with their little hoochie mama shorts, with their Reeboks on, with they bamboo earrings and they lollipops. What happened to all that?
Lollipop. There's some hookers, ain't
she? With all the She with all the way back.
No, there wasn't no hookers. That's how they used to walk down the street. And the homeboys used to have their drop top beat. And they be having their arm out the window talking about, hey girl, what's up? You see what I'm saying? Y'all remember that back in the day? What happened to that? Now they walking down the street with bunnies on their heads.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, not jogging pants. Jogging pants in the summertime. Got doggone sweatshirts in the summertime. They looking all stank and stuff.
Furry house shoes on in Walmart. You be like, God damn, girl, you got that slippers on.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, well, listen, man. I mean, that's once I'm gonna go back to that door that we opened.
Yeah.
Once it was solidified that brothers was gonna smash, regardless of what you look like. I
had a female that told me. I had a female to tell me that too.
Yeah, I mean,
she tried to put down that because I take care of myself and do what I do. She told me, I'm doing all that for nothing because they gonna smash. She ain't gotta do what I do. They gonna smash her regardless. Yeah, and I told her, I said, that's all they gonna do though. They gonna smash you and send you back to the playground. That's it. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. See, I gotta teach you about that, man. See, like I said, I used to be a fisherman when I was young. I told you we call that catch and release.
Yeah,
you catch them, take a picture, take the hook out, and throw their ass back in the water
for somebody else.
They never go on the mantle. You never bring them home and stuff them and put them up on the mantle. You just catch, take that picture, release. They just catch and release it.
Yeah, I got shitload quick.
Yeah. But let me say this before we go any further. Because me and Cole have had this conversation 1,000 times, even in our younger days.
Yes, sir.
And what I've always told young men is that rules, when women give you rules are for men that they don't like or they sort of like. Mm-hmm. If they like you, all them rules go out the fucking
he right.
I'm just being honest.
It's all excellent.
It's all so just deal with the chicks that really like you.
Yeah.
And I know that's hard, but just deal with the chicks because if she sort of like you, she gonna hit you with them rules.
Yeah.
If she really don't like you, you definitely gonna get them 20 rules.
I'm about to use a big word.
And because I'm just saying, like I said, hey, I told Cole, even the women I've dated, because see, every woman I've ever dated, I always ask them about the guy that they dated before me. Yeah. And it's not that I'm trying to be nosy. Right. I'm just trying to see what did you do for him, because I'm gonna get an idea of what you gonna do for me. And also it lets me know what did he do for you. So when you start telling me stuff like he used to drive your car and drop you off at work and this and stuff, but I gotta have my car, my own place, I look at you crazy because I'm like, well, hold on, how come I gotta have my own car, my own place? The nigga you was messing with was driving your shit, dropping you off in your car. So that's when you start learning real quick. Oh, I get it. So you really liked him, so you didn't care what he had. Right. You just wanted to be with him. With me, you sort of like me. Right. But I need to have some stuff to sweeten the deal. Yeah, sweeten the pot. He got his own place. Yeah. You know, he got a nice car. He got a good job. But hey, the dude you drop you off at the crib, he used to drop you off the house and go back to your place and play PlayStation.
See, let me tell you the difference between men and women. Men are like when, women are why.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So women will say, why should I date him? They'll analyze it like he said and figure out, well, you know, he got this, he got that, so yeah, why not? Men just like shit. We in and well. You know what I'm saying? Like we like you. We like you. We don't care what you got going on.
Yeah.
We don't care about your occupation. None of that.
None of that. Exactly. And as a man, we're taught to sacrifice. So a man will sacrifice his own happiness for his family and his woman if he care about her. But real talk, a woman will sacrifice anything for her own happiness, and that's what's scared. That go back to what I was telling you about when I said, like, if you got a man and he's successful and you have a down period, how do you handle that? And they like, well, you don't get it together by this time and this time and this time. He got to go, and it's like, well, damn.
Right. But you let Jody do what he want to do for 4 years.
Yeah. You
give me 4 weeks.
Exactly.
It's trash.
I work a job now where there are 60-year-old women with dudes that's dropping them off in their car and driving off. I no lie. Like, pull up, BB. Sure. Come out the passenger side, jump in the car, and dip it.
Only way he's dropping me off. He's in his own car. The only way he's dropping me off is in his own car. My car at that.
Unless he's taking your car to get service. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you want to take my car to get service,
I get off work and they be standing out there waiting on them to pick them up. I be goddamn. Ain't no way in the hell I'm at work and you in my shit and I'll be sitting here waiting on you to pick me up. Boy, you better be out there when I walk out the door.
I'm sorry, baby. That Madden tournament I was in, it went a little long. But I'm here now, though. I know I'm an hour and a half late, though, but I'm here now.
I just call it like I see it, man. And it ain't, and it's not an ugly thing, because we talking about the future, because I be on the young men, like, but that Mr. Kimber, I really like her, and but she don't really like me, so we just gonna be friends. Okay, that's fine, son. Be friends with her.
Right.
But if her friend like you or her cousin like you, Hulk smash. Smash. Yeah. I tell him. But I want to offend her. No, you not, because while you her friend, she smashing dudes. You know, right?
Exactly.
So why you sitting here holding the stick? Why you holding the stick, trying not to offend her? And she smashing all your homeboys around you. No, bro, hey, if her girlfriend want to holler at you, hey, girl, what's up? Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to do that all the time. I used to piss off a lot of people. Yeah. Well, how you gonna mess with my girlfriend?
Because you wouldn't mess with me.
You said we friends, right? Yeah. Well, so why do you care? Yeah. We're friends, okay? You don't like me like that, right? Because you called me last night talking about how the dude dogged you out.
Exactly.
It want me to be, why do guys act like that? It's all good. I'm going to call you and say, man, why your girl acting like that? Your girl acting up, man. She was at the house last night. She was tripping.
Yeah, what you talking about, man? I had to fight off this time. What? Yeah.
Smash. Hey, players. Hey, if we friends, we friends.
Yeah, that's it.
We friends.
And can I sprinkle some sugar on what you just said, player? To all my men out there, not boys, men. When a woman chooses 5 or 6 dudes before she chose you, like you said, that and she know, there's like a circle of people, or it ain't gotta be people that y'all know. But let's just say you tried to holler at her and she repeatedly chooses somebody else over you, and you've been sitting there that whole time. Hey, bro, let it go. Yeah. Now knock it off though when she give you that chance though. Yeah. But don't commit to her, because basically what she did was went after anybody she thought was better than you, and you are her last option.
Checkmate.
She just like, why not at this point?
Yep, exactly.
We ain't going for the why not. You better get it right now.
Yeah.
I'm on right now, goddamn.
Yeah.
Now y'all saw you date Tony, Leon, Kendrick, goddamn Lamar, Big T, all of them, and then you go like, so you want to try to go out? 2 years later, hell no, I don't go outside. Hell, pass me up 30 times and then talking about, man, please. Yeah. But like you said, calling me all the time when you got issues with these Negroes.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. So
man, get out here, man. I won't even let me smell it. Hell no. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I think hey, man.
That's my bad, man.
Hey, man. We talking about the future. You went back in the past.
I know,
man.
I know, man. I did a Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, you a little passionate right there about that.
You got some questions?
Man, we ain't got no time. I asked one. Let me pick a good one here. Okay. Do you think more? No, that's a bull. What do you think people in the community can do to help solve the problem of violence? You know what I'm saying, in our community. What can we do as the innocent bystanders, if you will? What can we do to make the streets safer, man? Anybody? Any suggestions?
Call the police.
Damn.
Yeah, call the police.
Cooperate with the police.
Yes. Are you saying snitch, brother?
Well,
it ain't really snitching.
I'm not a criminal, so I'm not snitching.
Good answer.
I'm not a criminal, so I'm not snitching.
Good answer. Good answer.
Snitching.
Yeah, it ain't snitching if you ain't involved in it.
Hey, them Negro down on the corner.
Yeah.
Selling drugs. I like to call and request a ride through from the police department, please. I'm at so-and-so Avenue. Get it down there on the block. Just ride through a couple of times. Just scare them off. No, man. Call the police.
Yeah.
Call the police.
I think that, some what?
No, I'm laughing.
I think some of these old heads, like pastors, even old heads when it comes to street warriors.
Street warriors. Man.
I call them street warriors, meaning that they was outside once upon a time, and now they walking a straight line. So that's why I call them street warriors.
Okay.
So I think they all should pull together in a community and start posting up on these blocks, talking to these young men. Even not even posting up on the blocks, go where they at the gas station, where they be hanging out at. Talk to them. Ask them, do they need someone to talk to? Do they need somebody to pray with them? If they don't need nobody to pray with them, do they need somebody to talk to and help them, guide them? What they want out of life? Where they trying to go? They might have the resources to help them out. Because some people just want to do better but don't have the resource, or too timid to talk to another person because they don't want to get shot down. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to get shot down.
Hey, I feel you with that, but here's my issue that I have with that. The children are the symptom. The parents are the problem. And until you can change the mentality of the parents, it'll be difficult, because like I told you, I've been working with a high school for the last 10 years. I worked with the middle school 3 years before that. And what I will tell you is that some of those kids, if what we were reinforcing to them at school, if they could have got that at home,
exactly,
you could change their life. But the problem is, you can be a positive influence at school, but when they go back home, they go back to the negativity, and it's hard to pull them out of that. When it's hard to tell a young man or a young lady, hey, I want you to go to school, I want you to go to college, and you smart. But then you talk to the mama or the daddy, mostly the mama, just be honest, but sometimes the daddy and the parents be like, well, he think he's smarter than us. She thinks she's smarter than us. Right. You be like, damn, that's your child. You should want your child to do better than you. Right. But they are genuinely jealous and upset because their children are receiving some type of moderate success, be it in school or whatever it is that they're doing, and so you start seeing what the issue is immediately. So this child is constantly in this environment, and it's just very difficult to overcome.
They need to get the parents in.
Yeah, I mean, I illustrate it like this. I know we've all seen, what is that, the little Dawn commercial with the greasy little birds that come out of the oil slick, and that's what the kids are like. They come out of this greasy oil slick, and we can get them to school, we can get them in mentorship programs, we can get them in the stuff to clean them up when they're around us. But the problem is, they go back home to the oil slick all over again.
And also, I have met kids are totally different than their parents. Their parents one way, and they trying to get away from that. But these kids need to know that if you don't want that life, you got to be strong. They're gonna have to be strong, because I done seen kids on a whole different from their parents. But they say, oh, I gotta get away. I don't want to be like my mama. I'm tired of being around her. I'm tired of the way she doing this. And you see them get up, go to college, or get a trade or something, and they get the hell on.
I agree. But no, problem is it's a minority.
Small percentage.
That's why I say that once again, it's the children are the symptom, but the parents are the actual problems. And until you can teach the parents how to give structure and proper discipline and encouragement, you're going to continue to see this cycle going. And I think a lot of people are figuring that out, because now you got a lot of programs now that when you put the child in the program, the parents got to be there with them.
Yeah.
Because they training both of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but because you can get a kid and good information all day, but the child can't tell mom and daddy what to do.
Right.
Even if mom and daddy wrong.
Yeah.
So, but you can get the parents involved and say, okay, listen, man, this is what you need to be doing. This is the proper way to do this, and you get some people that can listen. I mean, what's her name that comes here that talks sometimes? The teacher. What's her name? She's been on the show a bunch of times. She teaches at the school.
I know who you're talking about. What's her name? Be on the 5 o'clock show.
Yeah, on the
Montrese.
Montrese, yeah. Montrese talking about that all the time. She's talking about that all the time. About how she'll have a problem with the child.
Yeah.
And she'll call the parents to try to talk to him to figure out some type of resolution.
Yeah.
And she getting cussed out. She's trying to figure out a resolution to help the child. She ain't trying to get the child put out of nothing, but it's like, hey, this child has a problem. They're going to get themselves in trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk. Let's try to figure something out to keep this from happening. And they attack her.
Yeah.
So you like, well, damn, I mean, I'm trying to help. I could just kick your child out the class and get them suspended.
Right.
Or expelled.
Right.
I'm trying to help you figure something out, but you attacking me like I did something to your child.
But all it is, because like you said, it's like, at that point, the teacher is like a mirror, and they seeing all their flaws and where they fail the child.
Yeah.
And the teacher is bringing that to their attention, and they don't like it. And they feel like the teacher attacking them, but they not.
Yeah.
They trying to be a bridge over troubled water. Yeah. So they like, we see what's going on, and we see where the baby head. But if you work with me, we can.
we can do something.
But the parent just see like, oh, you talking about how bad of a job I done, or she ain't where she's supposed to be because of bad parenting I done.
Yeah.
So they take this stuff personal, man. Yeah.
And then another thing, Ayo, is when we were kids, we had a village, man.
Yeah.
When we played outside with the friends, if you got in a fight down the street, by the time you got home, your mom and dad already knew about it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if so and so was saw you acting up, Mr. Johnson, hey, stop doing that. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Y'all get out of there.
Yeah, get out. Yeah, exactly. And then you got back to the house. Hey, Mr. Johnson told me you down there acting up now. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because they don't even teach their kids to say yes, sir. My kids say yes, sir. No, yes, sir. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
These folks is not. The parents not keep teaching their kids how to respect adults. You'll hear kids. She lied. Well, we could say that. We could never say
lie was
in
a cuss
front
word.
of a girl. I mean, a grown up.
Lie was a cuss word.
You get cut like that.
Lie was a cuss word, man. When we was kids, you couldn't say lie. She told a story, mama.
Yeah,
that was a story. You couldn't say lie.
That was a false statement, mother.
Yeah. You couldn't say lie, but we lost the village, man, because we've lost the ability to be able to at least I call it discipline, but we ain't whooping them or nothing. But we just can't correct anybody's kids. You could be corrected when we were children by other adults.
Yeah.
And it was okay. As a matter of fact, your mom and dad say, "Hey, Mr. Johnson, you see him down there, you whoop his ass right there where you do it at.
Right there on the spot.
You might get a whooping from the neighbor. Right. You know what I'm saying? So but that's gone. So you don't have a village. So even though I might see your kids acting up, I'm not gonna say anything to your child, because I know if I come to you and say something to you about what your child doing, me and you gonna be arguing now.
Right. So
it's like, okay, well, let him do whatever he do. If he get shot, killed, stabbed, or hurt,
right, that's on you.
Oh well,
I tried to warn.
Well, yeah, because I if I try to say anything to you anyway, I might have to fight or shoot you. So it is what it is. So we don't have a village anymore, and I hate to talk about our Caucasian brothers and sisters, but that is something that white people have been able to maintain.
Yeah.
In their communities. When you go to the communities where they are, there is still a village.
Yeah.
When them kids outside playing, if somebody see somebody child acting up, the neighbor down the block or something, hey, you stop that, you still see that happening. You see that happening in the Latin community. You still see it in the Africans that are here in their communities. There's still a village. We don't. So we've lost. We have lost that. We've lost that ability, man. So now sure, there are some subsets of us that we tight and you know you probably got somebody you all right with, say, hey, you see my child doing something, you let me know,
right?
Yeah, I got you about, you know, whatever. But it's not a community thing. So almost to really give your child the best chance, and I hate to say it like this, you damn near gotta raise them in a bubble.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And then once that bubble pop though,
yeah,
what, you know what I'm saying? But
you
yeah,
know,
I feel what you're saying.
Like I know some people have their kids in all kind of extracurricular activities, so they can't get into nothing.
Right.
They in music. She a cheerleader.
Right.
She plays saxophone,
right,
or whatever, and you keep her so busy.
Yeah, they ain't got time to do nothing.
They don't have time to do nothing. You know, even with athletics, like some of the boys that are actually like really good in football and basketball, and you keep them, you put them in every camp, in every camp, you get them in year round, and just try to keep them in a bubble where they can't get outside and get into no trouble. The only bad thing about that is that they lose a sense of street survivability.
Exactly, that's what I was talking about. Because when that bubble popped, then
yeah. So, you know, but I mean, I tell you like this. My heart goes out to anybody that's trying to raise a child.
Man, what you talking about? That's the hardest job in the world, parent, man. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. Never to a teacher.
You know, when we used to get in trouble or do something stupid or do something goofy, we only had to deal with the kids who were there or in our neighborhood.
Right.
But now with social media, when you do something stupid, goofy, or dumb, literally the whole world.
Because social media is the antichrist.
Yeah. It's the whole world can see it. So and
people use it as a weapon, man.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So that's a whole different level of embarrassment when you think about somebody got a camera,
right?
And 3 seconds of your life is literally, it can be viral.
Yeah.
And go around the world 5 times.
Right.
You know,
just and like
so
that.
Because folks in New York saw that fight.
Yeah.
And they're shooting in that fight. That's why I'm looking like, why y'all gotta put everything on Facebook?
Because they want attention. Yeah. Episode 34. Somebody said it. I ain't gonna call no names.
And you know what I thought was really crazy?
Yeah, go ahead, play it.
The main person that was instigating the fight got shot.
So go ahead, let it be a listener, y'all. Let it be a listener. He got shot in the leg.
Yeah, him caught a bullet in the leg.
Oh, her brother. That was her brother.
It'll kill my sister, man. But but it was messed up though.
Yeah. The main person instigating that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of him diffusing the situation.
There you go.
Yeah, you got your sister killed.
Yeah, I mean, the sister helped out too, but
He could have
that's a fair statement to make. You know, you may be able to prove it, disprove it, but it's certainly a fair statement to make.
Yeah, you
definitely should have been diffusing the situation.
Yeah, you definitely had a hand in it, man.
Yeah, because in this particular climate now, where everybody has a gun and anybody can, and it's not illegal to own said gun, it's illegal to own the switches,
right,
but not the guns. Potentially, any situation of conflict can turn deadly. In a matter of moments.
Because I don't know why people think you don't think I ain't got what you got, player. I got the same access to it just like you do.
So
you may not know it or ever seen me with it, but you taking the risk, like you said. And then, like I said, man, you know, it's unfortunate what happened, but I'm like, you asked for that smoke. You gonna tell somebody to come pull up, and I mean, what you think? First of all, you know, if they show up, they probably finna show out. So I mean, my whole thing is, was it really worth all that, man? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so if you know, be careful about what you say and what you want, because it might happen. Somebody gonna pull your card if you keep running your mouth. And like I said, man, at the end of the day, is it really worth it? Because I mean, what were you gonna get out of it? Y'all fight, somebody get hurt. I mean, what you don't get no badge on.
And let's talk about this. Let's talk about outside of just the situation with, you know, the shooting and the young lady getting killed and people getting shot and hurt. Now there's a possibility that they're going to close that whole apartment complex down. So what about those people that live there that don't commit crimes and don't do stuff, are now going to be evicted from them and got nothing to do with it, might lose they homes, where they laying their head at, and got to figure somewhere else to stay because of what that particular situation.
Right.
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. So you ain't got nothing to do with it. I stay over here. I'm peaceful, and I don't bother nobody. And now I'm about to get put out of this place because somebody else,
some ignorant
is doing.
Yeah, somebody on some.
See what I'm saying? So
ish.
that's that far-reaching stuff that you got to think about, man. When you doing all this crazy stuff, it don't just affect just you.
Right. Think about the consequences, man. That's all I say, man. Think about your actions, because there's gonna be some consequences with it. Like I said, maybe good or bad.
And 9 times out of 10, ain't none of this over.
No.
Cause you know folks gonna want revenge and want this and want that, and you kill my sister, I'm gonna kill your brother.
Right, exactly.
You know,
yeah.
So it you know it is.
Cause that's crazy, man. You got what did you got? Was it one sister left and one brother on the opposite side? Yeah, that's crazy, man. So yeah, now they looking at each other like, yeah, it ain't over, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it is. I hope they let it go.
I mean, but you know, man, that's how these things go, man. And even if it cool down for 6 months, we could be talking about this next year around the same time.
Yeah.
And there'll be somebody be shooting at each other, and it'll still be reference to where it just happened.
Right. You're right.
So.
Yeah, man, y'all just gotta move better, man. It ain't worth it, dog. I know life sometimes get hard, man, and we get caught up in the moment and our emotions get the best of us, but man, you gotta think before you leap. I mean, it just ain't worth it, man. And if you gotta defend yourself, I ain't talking about that, that's different. But to, like you said, all that started on, I don't know how it started, but I just know Facebook elevated it.
Then they got to find previous design. I don't know what you find the second time for. They got to find the first time. The girl that came over there, she lost the first fight.
Yeah, she couldn't let it go.
She took her retarded ass back over there to fight some more.
Yeah, she couldn't let it go.
And she couldn't let it go. Then she got her ass whooped. Okay, you got your ass whooped. Okay, everybody done got their ass whooped before.
And now your brother did. Because you couldn't let it go. Because that's the one whose brother died, right? Janai? Ain't that the name? I ain't even saying no name. I thought it was 2 people died. It was just her. It's just
No, just the young lady that got killed.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, the other guy got shot.
Oh, he got hit.
That
Yeah,
was Asian brother got shot in the leg.
So both of them caught ills.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, y'all asked for the wrong smoke. But I hate it, though, man. Yeah, I hate it, though. Yeah, like I said, man, y'all got to let that go, man. Think about it. It ain't worth it, dog. Cause like I said, what you gonna get out of it at the end of the day?
And K.I. we got y'all on the setup, man. She getting that prison built. It's gonna be ready in 2 years, and she needs some bodies to put in.
And good you said that. K.I. is the reason why these kids got guns because and she just setting them up for failure. Then the bill that's how they get rich. But hold up. This how they get rich. They get in jail. Okay, they house them for jail. But see, they need to send them to China and let them go to real jail where they ain't got no weights.
China don't want them niggas. I'm sorry.
Where they ain't got no weights, they ain't got no phone. Cause over there in China and they jail, they ain't got all that. They got to work to even get food. So that's why they don't care about going to jail because they got all this free stuff. They got cell phones. They can smoke. They can sell drugs in jail. So I mean, it's like they're at home. They're just not around their family members. That's it.
All around all that sausage, man. Please, I ain't trying to get to that part.
Bro, I'm sorry.
I'm skipping it. I'm a vegetarian when it comes to jail.
I don't want nobody telling me when to wake up and when to go to sleep and when to eat, bro. I'm good.
And you got to lay in the bed, man, while your cellmate here got diarrhea. Whatever he going through, you got to smell it, dog.
It gets so good in jail where they making little huts now. Just say me and you in the bunk bed. No, me and you in the bunk bed and he across from me. I could put a whole sheet up there and block everybody out and just be.
You ain't blocking that smell.
Well, no, the jails are different now. Everybody is in one room. Nobody is not in one.
Oh wow!
You remember how 2 people or 4 people in one cell?
Yeah.
They all in a big room.
Oh wow!
Together.
That's worse.
Yes.
Jesus.
I see, because I am friends with folks in jail, and they all in one room. They ain't in separate cells no more. They all in one room.
So it's like camp.
Yeah, that's what
it look like camp, and that's why they don't care. I'm telling you.
Crazy,
they all in one room. You're right. It's just like camp.
Wow,
that's crazy.
That's great.
God bless y'all, man. God bless them, man.
A big point. Y'all stop letting Kay Ivy put y'all lives in jeopardy like this. She gave y'all the guns to be a fool because she knew y'all was gonna be a fool. They gave us this social media because they knew us black folks gonna be a fool. They said that's all we good for is entertainment.
Don't you blame that on my boy. What my boy did a favor. He ain't created for that foolishness.
What?
He created so he can bring people together. Y'all tragic. I don't even want to cuss. I can't say it. But yeah, anyway, y'all nigglets. Y'all made it bad, man. See, it ain't the guns. It's not social media. It's the people. They the real problem, man. At the end of the day,
but they
man,
knew if they gonna give us niggas this extra freedom like that, they knew that they was gonna go wild with it.
That sound like a debate, but yeah. No, I mean the guns maybe yes, but I don't know about social media though. Like I said, I think we have just abused social media and used it as a weapon. I don't think social media had any intent of all this going on, man.
You don't think so?
No, they wouldn't. Like I said, now they may have thought about this could possibly happen, but I don't even think they thought like that. They just really thought, man, no, this is gonna unite people all over the world. People gonna get to know each other. You know, people be able to communicate with each other. Family members, friends can stay in touch with each other. But as people, just like I tell people, a car was designed to what? Get you from point A to point B. But if I could drive drunk behind the wheel, I'm turning that car into a possible weapon. Yeah. So it's not the car fault; it's the person behind the wheel.
I agree with this, dude. I think the larger point is some of the worst things that happen to you in your life start off with good intentions.
Yeah, I agree. Guns were designed to protect. Now, like I said, people use them as weapons. You know what I'm saying? Guns were designed to hunt. You know what I'm saying? Provide for your family. Now, like I said, you're using them against each other. So it's just like I said, man, you know, it's the people at the end of the day. We the ones that's the problems. Our mindset, our way of thinking, you know, not in control of our emotions, our behavior, basically. We the problem. Yeah. Like I said, a gun don't pull the trigger itself. We got to pull the trigger. So that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all got to make better decisions. Huh?
To be way over.
Yeah, I know. We got to go, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. That was a real spiel at the dark. You know what I'm saying? Episode 36. Our future is at stake.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, man, you know, talk to your children, man. Talk to these young people out here, man, in the community. You know,
talk to these misled grown people that's misleading these kids.
Don't get your head bust though. If they buck up on you, just let it go. Let it go. Yeah, but try though. You can try, but yeah, if they acting crazy, just let them go. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, we gotta just work together, man, and try to make a difference. You know, it's not the end of times. You know what I'm saying? We can look at this as the beginning of saving our future, man. You know what I mean? Let's work together to save these babies, man. Whitney Houston said the children are our future. All right. Amen.
She also said crack is whack.
She did. She also said show me some receipts. But yeah, that's beside the point. All right, y'all need to say anything?
No, man,
okay, all right.
Thanks for tuning in to the Real Spill After Dark. I love y'all.
Like and subscribe.
Follow, like, subscribe. Also check us out on YouTube as well, and the Roku on the Post Network.
Yeah. That's
there, y'all.
All day. You can watch us anytime. Yeah, we off next week, so yeah, you know, y'all can do something else Sunday. I know y'all want to be here with us, but yeah, we're gonna take a break. All right. I gotta pick my kids up next weekend. I got my kids all 13.
Good night to all my fans.
Yeah.
Appreciate
all right.
y'all.
All right, we out then. I can shut it down now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just